Now, the Finance Ministry has told the Reserve Bank of India to ensure interest of small gold loan borrowers are not impacted by the new draft guidelines. My colleague Sapna from Delhi is joining in with this important story. Sapna, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Prashant. So I think this is a kind of not exactly a pushback by the ministry, but it's important to note that, their internal views to the regulator have actually been put out in the public domain. I suppose the sensitivity of the matter is such because there are so many small ticket, borrowers under the scheme that the government has deemed it fit to bring it out in the public domain quickly and ensure that whatever guidelines are finally formed up by Reserve Bank are in sync with the kind of feedback that the government has received. And very important, Prashant, all of this has been reviewed at the finance minister's level. So the feedback is actually coming right from the top. And as we have seen in the earlier draft discussions as well, when the LCR issue came up and there were certain other aspects also that were there in the public domain, the feedback of the government has been taken on board by the Reserve Bank. So here, basically what they're trying to ensure is that whatever restrictions or changes or new ways of borrowing or new terms and conditions that are imposed, that should not impact the small borrowers, basically the borrowings with a ticket size of around 2 lakh rupees. And this is also a common kind of a benchmark if you look at a lot of other government schemes which are ongoing. For example, the Kisan Credit Card say, loans up to 2 lakh rupees should have, a higher interest subventions, for example. Government is just trying to ensure that, whatever the guidelines that come in the final shape, sorry, excuse me, they should not impact the small customer. That is
the small borrowers.
That is their exact focus, and that's what they're trying to ensure.
All right. Okay, Sapna, thank you. Thank you very much for that. That's an important update. And, thank you for putting that on the table early up in the morning. So watch this space for more regulatory action on the gold lending side.
I want to say one thing, Surabhi. So the thrust of what Sapna put out seems to be, if you had to really simplify it through the stock market lens, this is positive for gold finance companies. Because, they're saying, what are they saying? They're essentially saying, do not impede on the small borrowers who use gold as collateral.
And they form the bread and butter of the customer base of a lot of the gold finance.
So for gold finance companies, actually, if anything, if you had to sort of, distill it down to incremental positive or negative, this is positive.
Okay. All right. Well, back to